Hey everybody, I'm Dusti Martin with Corcoran Platinum Living, dropping in with your monthly market update for the town of Paradise Valley for June 2021. Buckle up, let's go. All right, our active listings in Paradise Valley are down 54.6% over this time last year, and our sold listings are up a staggering 128.6% over this time last year, which is the highest rate I have seen anywhere in the valley in months. Like months, maybe over a year. I don't think I have seen any town in Arizona with sold listings up that much. Our median price per square foot is up 47% over this time last year. So we are currently sitting at about $466.34 over this time last year. So over $150 price per square foot gain this time last year. And then our months of supply is down 80.2% over this time last year in Paradise Valley. We're currently sitting at 1.98 months of supply for the entire town. And then our median days on market is also down 56.5% over this time last year, currently sitting at 40 days, meaning in about 10 days plus a 30-day closing, your home should be sold. That is quite fast considering the fact that Paradise Valley, for the most part, is a luxury market. So let's actually break down into the price points, what's happening in Paradise Valley. We're going to have to skip down to the $200,000 to $300,000 price range, because for the $0 to $100,000 and the $100,000 to $200,000 price range, there's just no actual inventory, therefore no sales, nothing to calculate. That's not uncommon for Paradise Valley, simply because the price point is pretty high, and the average demographic and income level in Paradise Valley is one of the highest in the country. So when you keep that in mind, you got to keep in mind also that you're not going to see a lot of lower end properties simply because they don't exist. All right, so let's get down to the $200,000 to $300,000 price range. You might be talking about some little condos or something. We're at 0.4 months of supply, so just under 2 weeks, which is a screaming white hot seller's market. When you consider anything under 4 months, not 4 weeks, but 4 months, anything less than 4 months is a seller's market. So when you're talking about less than 2 weeks, that's almost as hot as it can get. Then we go to the $300,000 to $500,000 price range. Again, you're probably looking at condos, townhomes, things of that nature. We're at 0.13, so just over a week's worth of supply in the town of Paradise Valley. Then we got to skip right over the $500,000 to $700,000 price range. There was only one listing in that price range, nothing sold. Therefore, there is nothing to calculate. So unfortunately, we just don't have data. Then we're getting down to the $700,000 to $1 million price range, and there was only 2 homes available and 2 sold. We're sitting at an exact 1 month of supply in that price range for the town of Paradise Valley. So exactly 1 month, everything would be gone. Then we get to the $1 to $3 million price range, and that's where we have the most of our listings in Paradise Valley. We had 38 listings, about 32 sold. We're at a 1.19 months of supply, so not quite a month and a week, maybe a month and 5 days worth of inventory in the town of Paradise Valley. Then we get down to the $3 million and over price range. And we have a lot of these homes in Paradise Valley. We are actually sitting at a 4.88 or almost a 5 month supply of homes in this price range over $3 million. Doesn't matter if it's $3 million or $56 million, we're sitting at 4.88 months of supply. But keep in mind, yes, that's technically outside the seller's market, but it is also not a buyer's market in any sense of the word. We're actually leaning towards a seller's market. We're not quite there. We're in the 4 to 7 month price range, which is considered an even stable market. However, like I said, it's probably slightly leaning in the seller's favor. When you consider that this time last year, there was a 36-month supply in the super high-end luxury market in the city of Paradise Valley, you went from 3 years worth of supply to less than 6 months. And so that is a huge swing. And if you have a high dollar property that you've been sitting on and thinking is now the right time to sell, this is the right time to sell. In history, historically speaking, we have never seen such a low days on market, even for the luxury market, let alone such a high price per square foot or a list price ratio. Not even counting the run up, the housing bubble in 2004, 5, and 6, homes then even weren't selling for as much as they are now. So if you have any questions about what your home might sell for in today's market, go ahead and give me a call at 480-717-9405 or visit my website at dustimartinrealtor.com.